My friends tell me that I think too much. I think too much of myself, that I'm selfish and I drink too much. I keep too much to myself and I sink too much into myself. But that's how the raps get.
So contrary to popular belief, I'm actually alive. Fuck you. Okay. I'm sipping on this pineapple margarita. Shout out to 1800. Super lit. So I just kind of want to let everybody know what's been going on. I made 2 videos and just kind of, sorry about that. So I just got back from the appointment, like late July. So I'm just kind of getting back to, you know, the swing of things, getting acclimated to society. I took a huge break once I got back home in the States. So if you're wondering where I deployed in a country called Qatar. It's 71 miles from Iran. So that was interesting. It was definitely an eye-opening experience. There were a lot of pros and cons. Nina, can you please not be sassy on camera? So I just got back from the appointment late July. I'm getting back to regular life and everything. So here's some updates. When I came back, well, even while I was deployed, it was like I could not sleep to save my life. Like I kind of was a little bit of an insomniac before I left. So I mean, anybody that knows me knows I stay up super late, maybe like 2, 3. But before that, but after that, pretty much, and when I deployed, it was like, some days I literally just couldn't sleep till like 4 a.m. for no reason. And I figured it was just because I was really stressed out. There was a lot of anxiety about getting a job, you know, trying to learn all these things and, you know, making new friends. And I also was doing a ton of different like clubs and organizations and trying to do like little side things and little extra social events after work, stuff like that. So I don't know, it was just a lot going on. I think I was just really stressed out, so I couldn't sleep. But even when I got back from the States, I still literally couldn't sleep. And it kind of got so bad where it was like I was staying up all night when I actually was like ready like to start work. I couldn't sleep. And so I would be up all night long and literally it'll be 6 o'clock and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna take a little nap before it's time to go to work. So yeah, it got super bad and I just started taking melatonin. I'm supposed to be taking it every night. It's literally midnight right now. I'm taking it. So yeah. So another thing I wanted to hit on is just the fact that this year I really been focusing on the concept of just really enjoying your life. You know, life is too short. I actually lost some friends this year, and that was another thing that was eye-opening. While I was deployed and when I came back home, there were people I knew from my deployment and here in the States that passed away, and it just kind of, it is sad, but it really makes me think about my life and the legacy I'm gonna leave behind and what do I want to do while I'm here, you know? So with that being said, there's this thing called 30 before 30. I think I just heard it somewhere. I might even see it on Pinterest or something. I don't know. But it's something I've been wanting to do for a minute. Kind of like a bucket list, but it's just 30 things that you would like to do before you turn 30. Anybody can do it. I mean, you could do 10 before 10, you can do 20 before 20, like so on and so forth. But for me, 30 is such a huge milestone, and I feel like a lot of people feel like either they're super dreading 30 or they are extremely looking forward to 30. Me, it's both. I don't know why I'm so afraid of turning 30, I don't know. But I'm also excited because I feel like 30 is kind of the mark that I kind of want to reach, where I'm successful and I'm doing well, and pretty much everything that I've wanted in my whole life, anything that I've ever manifested or tried to manifest, or any of my passions and things I enjoy or things I've always wanted to do, I hope that by 30, I have conquered that. And then it's just like, okay, 40 before 40, what more can I do? Like, what other things can I do? And it's just a little thing, you know, nobody has ever, you know, nobody has to arrive at a certain point in their life whenever they turn 30 or 40 or whatever decade it is. It doesn't matter. But it's really just the concept of you actually going after the things that you want to do, you enjoying your life, and not wasting time, not taking life for granted. You know, if you say, hey, I've always wanted to play piano, start right now. So that's just kind of a concept, and we'll get more into that. I don't know if I'm going to do like a series or what, but that's kind of something I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about all year, just like anything that I've ever wanted to do, I want to just do it. Like, I don't want to have any excuses. I don't want to procrastinate. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't have enough of this, or I'm not this, and you know, that kind of thing. I don't want to do that. I want to just completely jump into living my life fully to the max. Not just until 30, but my whole life. And that's kind of the whole concept. Like, your whole life, you should just be getting it. Anything that you want, go after. Period. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. So I'm watching a lot of anime as well. So one thing I did when I came back was like, okay, I've always had this huge list, and that's one of my things on my 30 before 30 list actually, is that I'm gonna actually knock off every single anime I've ever wanted to watch on this list. And of course, if you are a real weeb, you know that there are so many different anime. Like, there's so many different shows, but there's been this list that I've had since maybe 2018, and throughout the years I've been building it and adding things like, oh hey, Heather, you should watch this, or hey, I haven't watched the show, it was wrong, so I put it on my list. Some people already have lists and they're like, hey, look at mine, and I just kind of like go through their list, cross off the ones I've already watched, and put the rest on my list. Just like, I don't know, just trying to see like what else is out there. Will you please? Please. Oh. So anyways, like I was saying, I had to remove somebody from the premises because they wanted to be wild. Anyway, so I've been reading manga and watching anime, and just trying to get it together and actually relax, do things I've always wanted to do. Just kind of like take care of myself and have some time to actually just de-stress. One thing I learned while I was deployed is that I'm actually really bad at taking care of myself, like really bad. Not eating enough, not being hydrated enough, not getting enough sleep, just always being busy, trying to do all these different things. I do feel like part of that is just because, I don't know, it's like I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of time. Like, I'm afraid I will run out of time. I'm not gonna say I'm afraid of death, but I do feel like sometimes, like, I want to try to do as much as I possibly can in the day, and in the process, I end up sacrificing myself, like my own mental and emotional and physical health, just so I can get things done. And I learned that that is not the way to go. While I was deployed, and like I said, I will cover this in another video, but while I was deployed, I figured out quickly, like in a deployed environment, you will learn what your biggest flaws are. And I don't know if it was just because that was my first deployment, or like, I don't know what, but for me, while I was deployed, honestly, I learned so much about myself, the good and the bad. It was almost like the veil had been removed and I got to see like my real self. And I just learned so much, and so I've been kind of like living differently ever since I got back. So in good ways, positive ways. So like I said, there's a deployment video coming soon. We'll cover the pros and cons, and pretty much just like what happened, what I did, where I was at, and I have some clips and things that I can show you, some videos, some of my friends that I was with, and things like that. There's so much to cover, but I really want to make sure that it's not too long, but that it's accurate, if that makes sense. So I want to really cover everything that I can, but as fast as I can. I feel like I'm kind of a talker, if you can't tell already. But I really want to make sure that I completely convey the message of what my deployment was, the pros, the cons, and what like the overall takeaway from being deployed, being in the military, and experiencing just being in a different country, which I had never been in a different country halfway across the world ever in my life. I had never been in the desert. I had never lived in an area where everybody was speaking a foreign language. I had never been on a base where we were on complete lockdown and we couldn't leave the base. It was just a lot of, there's so much that happened. So I can't wait to share that with you. I can't wait to see your comments and your questions so I can answer those and respond to those. It's gonna be exciting. While I was deployed, and like I said, just thinking about how life is too short, I really wanted to dive in. I don't know why I can't speak. But honestly, I just wanted to dive into YouTube and actually, take it seriously and make it my thing, I think I was so interested in trying to, see what my audience wanted, but I really think that for me, I just want to document my experiences in life, if, and knock on wood, if for some reason my life is too short, I would want my videos to be everything that I did, everything I was able to knock off on my 30 before 30 or my 40 before 40 or whatever it is. If I have children, I want them to look back and be like, oh, this is what my mom did. I want to be able to leave a legacy, and that's literally all this is about, is me watching myself grow and being able to see my growth and all the amazing positive experiences in my life and not take those things for granted. Being deployed will definitely make you grateful for every little thing that you have here in the U.S. Dead ass, on me. I'm not playing. I don't think I'll ever complain about anything, I hope. Honestly, I'm trying to think about all the shit that I complained about today. But anyway, honestly, we never should complain. We really have it good here. But yeah, I've been thinking so deep about where my life is gonna go and who I'm gonna be and the legacy I'm gonna leave behind. And I honestly, if you guys don't take anything else from what I present to you, I hope that you take that from the content. It's just that you are important and you have a legacy to leave behind. I hope that you care so much about yourself that you would want to leave a legacy behind, and that you will want people to be inspired by you, people to grow and become better people because of you. And I'm not saying I'm Jesus or something, I'm not. But I do feel like maybe my story and watching myself become a better version of myself throughout my life and just enjoying my life and doing things I've always wanted to do. Hopefully that will inspire you to do the same. So honestly, just stay tuned for everything else that we have, or everything else that I have coming. Like I said, hopefully soon the deployment will be coming. I don't know when. I'm gonna try to get it done as soon as I can, but I'm not gonna make any promises because life is kind of crazy right now. Just with trying to work and take care of myself and work out. I've been working out, trying to eat healthy and stuff like that. This has been a lot. It's been a lot. It just seems like there's never enough time in the day. And like I said, it's probably almost 1 now, and I'm just now making this video. I was supposed to make this video last week and put it out on September 27th. Anyways, I finally just was like, you know what? We're gonna do this tonight. I don't want to make any excuses or procrastinate. We're gonna put this video out. So here it is. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update, and yeah, I'll see you soon.